Adi Sunday, real styling, yeah. So many
today we're going to introduce
them once we don't but we dey on the apex. Me no watch man, me no beg man, them fi know me at the greatest.
in our training. Okay, so when you just open your Pixel Lab, this is how the interface looks like. So over here is I will just take them one after the other and explain them. So here is my project. So whenever you say something on this, it will go to my project. The default is what we are seeing on the face now. So you can just do everything starting from the basic, that's the default. And the thing, when you click on the thing, that one you can also use to type a new style, get a nice background. Followed by another thing, that one will also give you another nice background. You have this one also there. You have Nene, that is also there. You have 3D. So if you want your work to look exactly most like real things, you can use this one also to help you. We have 3D test. You can also use this one. We have 3D, another one which can also give you a nice font. Yes, we have this one also there, which will also curve your write-ups. Anything that you are writing, you can use this one. We have Vivid, which also will give you a nice text. This one, old text, that one also is there with a nice font. This one gives you a reflection of your text, so you can also be using it if you are familiar with. So I will start by explaining some of the tools that we'll be using by starting with the defaults. So aside the defaults, when you want to use anything, so this one has been, let's look at the basic one, which is this one, the down one. Okay, so when you are about to use this app, you look at the first one, that is A. That will help you to type anything. That means when you have a text, then you can use A. The A is particularly designed for the text area. So when you want to type something in this this Pixel Lab, then you have to use A for it to help you to type anything or put any write-up. I hope you are getting me. So let's take it. Let me delete it and let's see what will happen. When you delete it like this, it will give you a new blank space for you to create a new text, that is the class, or take a code from the app, which if you don't get it from the beginning, you can use the top one, which is here, to get which is there to get your that is your quotes over there. I hope you're getting it. So when you click on the A, this is what the new text will come. The first one will give you the star. You can take some from your home, or if you save some, the first one you can edit it, that is this one, you can edit it, type whatever you want to type over there. If you think that what you have written and you don't like, you can use the delete button. You can make a duplicate of it. You can send to the bar, send to the bar and send to front. I will explain it later when we move further, because you'll be familiar with the send to back and send to front when we start designing. Okay, so you can position your works over anywhere you want to. You can use the scroller so that it will move faster. You can reduce it when you want to move slow, so you can move your text anywhere you want to by using the navigation key. You can use this on the relative position, which will move it straight to the direction that you are using. You can center it. You can place it the left, the top by using the keys over here. I hope you are getting it. You can resize your work by either using the bar or using the plus symbol. You can resize them. Okay. Then you can give. Sorry, let's talk about the padding. The padding is when you want to when the text is too close towards the end of the edge of your space, your text area, then you can use the padding so that you can give your the text enough space. Some of the fonts has a long tail, so with the padding you can able to see the 8 long tail. I hope you are getting it. Okay, so you can change the color of it. Nice one. You can add texture from your gallery. You can add texture, okay, from your gallery, which you are not going to add texture today. So you can edit the word opacity. You can work on the opacity. The opacity to reduce the, either you make it faint, small, or anyhow you want. That is the opacity for you. You can rotate your work. You can rotate it anyhow you want to, whether like this, like 360 or 90 degrees or anti-clockwise, anyhow you want to rotate it. You can mask it. The mask is I will mostly explain this one with our featherwood tutorials, because but for the meantime, let me use this one. So the marks, when you want to hide or cut some of your text from something, so here let me show you. If I have written something and I don't want this part, the bottom of the end to show, I can use, the bottom of the end is covering something. I can use this mask to get rid of that bottom over there. I hope you are getting it by using this keys, dragging it and placing it how you want it to be. So I'll talk more about the masking when with our next tutorial or our further tutorials. I hope you are getting it. Thank you. Then you can change the font style. You can change the font. I'll show you how to download fonts and save it in the Pixel Lab. I'll show you how to download fonts and save it in the Pixel Lab. Okay, you can change the fonts, the text appearance anyhow you want. These are the default font style in the Pixel Lab. And you can bold your work, you can italic it, you can underline it, you can erase everything over there. You can curve your work, you can curve it, you can curve it, you can curve it, okay. Alignment, whether to the left, to the center, or to the right, or you can justify it by turning on the button. You can spacing, you can increase the space of the text or reduce the space of the letters or the words. The words are here, you can read, or in here is the letters. And you can space, whether there's more text at top, you can be reducing the space over there. You can add strokes. Nice one. You can, let me change the color and for you to see. You can add strokes to your work. I hope you are seeing the changes, right? Thank you. You can add shadows. You can add shadows, nice shadows to your work. Let me change the background so that you will get the one I want to. So let me turn on the shadows. When we get the background, you see how this one will be. Okay, thank you. You can inner shadow. Inner shadow. Let me change the color of the text for you to see the difference between inner shadow and the shadow itself. Okay, the inner shadow, just study the work and look at what will happen. You see that the text has been dark around its edges. Inside has been dark. You can see that. Yes, that is the inner shadow. So you can see the inner shadow, and you can emboss your work. You can turn on the embossment. But mind you, when you are using this embossment thing, you should be careful. You can equally make your work neat and equally will destroy your work if you don't know how to use it. So mostly, if you are using it when after, let's say, placing how you want the reflection of it to look like, then you come and increase all the intensity, the ambient light, you increase everything, the specular hardness, then reduce the bevel towards 7 or 15. Mostly this from 15 to 7 is okay. So it will look like this. This one is far okay. So just give it its edges or a shiny thing, but it will not destroy. But when you are using it, you have to be very careful about it. I hope you are getting it. Okay, so then we have perspective. Perspective is there. When turn it on, the perspective, it looks like real thing. You can be working with it like this perspective, and your work will look gentle, like how something is from afar. That is perspective for you. You can 3D. Let me turn off the perspective button. You can 3D rotate it. 3D rotation. I hope you're getting it. Then with 3D test. You can add 3D test, 3D button, turn on the 3D button. You can turn on the 3D buttons. We'll be working with this thing. When we get there, then you will see how beauty this whole thing looks like. I hope you are getting it. Okay, so 3D shadows is also there. It will give your text a nice shadow, as if it's on top of something. I hope you are getting it. And also reflection is also there. You can navigate through the bar. So that is what. And the color, I want to show you something. You can just pick a color from your vectors that you will be importing. When I will talk about the vectors, we have a gradient color that you can get a gradient, 3 different colors. 2, you can change the color as you when and how you want it by using the plus sign. Pick any color you want, and just anything that you can just pick a color from the screen, anything. Or if you have imported any picture and you want the same color, you can use the drop tool over there to pick that particular color. I hope you are getting it. So let's, for instance, supposing now I haven't imported anything, that is how it will give. But if supposing I've imported something, it will show on top here. It will be showing here. Okay, so let's proceed. So that is it, and so we are going to look at the next bar, which is the middle one. Okay, which is the middle one. But so this one, the first A talks about text. The second one talks about what the main thing. If you want to import a sticker, images from your gallery, draw something on the screen. You can draw anything on the screen. Anything. You can make art on your screen, or can sign on your screen. You can sign on your screen. You can do a whole lot of by using the bars are here. You can draw dashes, a whole lot. You draw and it will be filled. A whole lot. You can increase the radius a whole lot. you can draw a whole thing. And you can add shapes. Here is what we've been using mostly. You can add shapes, and when you click on this bar, it will give you a whole lot of polygons that you can be using. These are the tools, including the test, and these are what we mostly use in the Pixel Lab. So these are the tools that we'll be using mostly. And you can also easily get a circle by using the radius bar to get a circle as quick one. You can change the color, you can reduce the opacity of the circle here. You can you can change the color, equally change the color. You can add strokes over here. You can the stroke color, anything that you want to. You can add red radius here, so it will give you a nice thing. You see, you can use it for a whole thing. And when you imported a shape with this, another tools also happen to come, because this one is for test. That's A. And when you imported a tool, a vector, this one you can when you click on it, you have to use the middle toolbar for it to help you to navigate or access the 8 tools. So we have edit, which will send you back to its original place. You can delete it, you can crop it, anyhow you want. You think maybe some places or not okay, you can crop it. Okay, you can now, let me show you now the to front. Now let's tackle with the to back, see what will happen. It will send to the last place. To front, it will come to the first place. To back, last, to front. So the same tools applies throughout. But here you have eraser tool, we have mesh, we have a whole lot. We have erase color. The erase color, I'll talk more about it when we start designing. Okay, so almost the same tools are here. I hope you are getting it. So here the last but one gives you the background. The background, last few minutes, let's finish with this. The background of what you are doing now. You can equally change the color of the background by taking a solid color, any of the color. You can just pick any of the color over there, yes, or just take a gradient color, anything that you want, yes. So I'll just take one solid color, white, and you can let the background be transparent so that you can see and be able to use it without its background. Okay, you can, before you start, you have to give the size of your paper. So you can, there is the default size that mostly the app give it to you. So when you want to change it, you can, if you have the size in mind, you can just go straight and type it over here by 8 width and height. If you don't have, you can change. Mostly if you are using it for YouTube or Facebook, you have to know, or WhatsApp profiles are mostly for the default font size of the app is mostly for WhatsApp profile. Okay, so if supposing YouTube channel, then you pick it, then you say okay, it will give you a nice crop. Then you can take a picture from the from the app. The app has some nice background. If you want, you can use it, nice one, which is okay. I hope you are following. Then, or if you don't want, you can upload some from your gallery, which you have in nice background. You can upload it from your gallery. Okay. Or you can instantly take a picture. So let's move to the top over here. The video is taking long. Let's move to the top and let me show you something. So these are this top here. I'll quickly talk about it first, then we move forward. So this top here, the first one, which is this one, the first one will help you. Let's see what it does. Okay, the first one, when you click on this one, it will give you all the shapes or the things that you are working on. Okay, the vectors, anything that you are working on, the app, your designs, your things that you have been working on will be showing here. So here, when you want to make something simple, you just click on, let's say we want to merge these two. You click on this sign over here, then you click on this sign. Let's see what happens. You click on this and this is what will happen. Then you select the tools that you want, what this and that. You select it like this, then again click on what the middle tool here. Okay, if you click on it, it will are you sure you want to merge the selected object? Yes, and you merge them. It will be merged together, and now the text will no more be text, but it will become a shape. Are you getting it? So let's undo it and move back to. Now you have you can send this one to the down by pressing on this keys here. Okay, when you press and hold, you can drag it to the down. You can do the same to the first one, anything, but you can it, you can close the you can lock it, you can make a duplicate, you can a whole lot. You can delete your work, you can delete it from here. Anything that you want to do, you can play alongside. And secondly, let's look at what let's look at the second one, which is the net grid. The grid will help you to align your work in that. You can also, the next one is what the zoom. The zoom. You can zoom your work. Okay, you can, if you are working here and you are not okay with some places, you can zoom your work and see it clear and get the correct shape that you are working. I hope you are getting it. You can undo something that you just did. It help you to undo things over here. I hope you are getting it. You can undo things over here, and after doing everything, you have to save it. Yes, you have to save it by what? Clicking on this arrow over the this shape. So when you click on it, it will tell you save as what? Project or save as image. So before you save as project, and when you save it as project, you can get it anytime and come back and work on it. And you can also when you save it as image, when you come here, always here you can leave it. If you are playing with a plain background or remove background without any background, the app will automatically select the PNG for you. But if you have this in the background, the app will give you this, don't worry. But the quality, make sure that you always select ultra. You always select ultra. You always select here. Okay, make sure you always, if not, you will not get it as how you want it. Okay, then you save it and it will appear in your gallery as nice as you want it. Thank you very much for staying tuned. See you in the next tutorial. Thank you. Make sure that you subscribe to the video, our channel, and thank you for viewing this or watching this tutorial. Thank you very much.